Man, okay. That was a fair distance away from the house, actually. I wonder how Sally even got here. Oh, wait, nope, she most likely got here by the tornado. If anything, though, she always somehow ends up picking the best places. I vividly remember this place, where her parents used to take me and her as a kid. Eesh, I kind of forgot how eccentric that was. Now, she said to meet her up by the old fountain. Was it moved? Oh, no, there it is. Okay, wait. Gotta see if I have something. Yep, I got it. Whew.
Hey there.
Hey, how are you?
Fine. How are you?
I'm amazing. And you know, it's nice to see you pick this old place out.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty. The fountain reminded me of home.
Yeah, if anything, this place does hold a bit of memories.
It does.
Exactly, and oh, yeesh, I completely forgot that Castle Acorn is kind of in ruins now.
Yeah, it is.
How's that doing, by the way? Because I'm pretty sure you guys should be building a new one.
We are. It's taking some time, but it'll be finished by the end of the year, from what I'm being told. So.
Oh, yeah, yeesh. So what, do you even actually plan on living in the castle?
Eventually.
Eventually. Come on, you know you have a pretty cool digs with me.
I do. I like living with you.
See?
Fair enough.
Exactly. So, you know, if anything... Yeesh. I kind of wonder what flowers these are. Are these pink lotuses?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. And, you know, there is a lot I have to tell you, actually, since you've been pretty much taking on my workload, since you're practically forcing me to take a break.
Mm-hmm.
I still don't know why. I mean...
You know why.
Oh, no, not in the slightest. Not in the slightest. Not at all.
Okay, alright. Whatever you say, big man.
And besides, if anything, I feel like we were doing perfectly fine. I was doing amazingly fine.
Listen, if you can prove to me that you're doing better, I will let you stop your break and you can come back and do your normal thing.
Gladly. We can do that later. It's a beautiful day. Sun's rising, the fountain's fountaining, the mountains are mountaining.
They sure are.
Exactly. Do you know, speaking of which, speaking of the day, I still have my werehog form.
You do?
Yes, I do. It's long story. But long story short, turns out, ever since, you know, that little power boost I got after fighting VRChat, turns out, the first time I turned werehog, it altered my DNA a little bit, inserting just an eensy-weensy bit of dark guy in. And it only really needed a bit of a jump start to activate. That power boost being that jump start. And whilst, you know, me, Uncle Chuck, and Tana, regrettably, were looking at the new house, caught a glimpse of the moon, and we're hogged out.
Oh. I guess that makes sense, but like, I thought all of Dark Gaia left you after that, you know, incident.
Believe me, I did too, but come to find out, we had gone to this scientist, Professor Pickle's granddaughter. Did you know that Professor Pickle's dead, by the way?
No, that wasn't even in the paper. What?
Oddly enough, I mean, I'm guessing it might have been in the Spagonian papers, but we didn't get an invite.
I'm surprised.
Same
After everything
here.
we did for them.
Exactly. Yeah, turns out his granddaughter pretty much told me all that. Then these weird robots showed up. I blacked out, werehogged out, which I pretty much assumed that I did, considering the fact that one of the robots were on the floor, and I just kept punching it repeatedly.
Oh.
being studied now, though, by Uncle Chuck.
At least it's your uncle, not some random scientist.
Exactly, not some random scientist. But do you know something that still gets me about this VRChat thing? It doesn't even limit itself to just VRChat. The whole Samantha Surge thing. Naugus was somehow able to replicate my speed, and you saw from the footage how fast Surge was. She could even rival mine. In VRChat himself, he could even surpass me. Oh God, it feels disgusting saying it. Even after all of that, it still worries me. Because even throughout the numerous upon numerous of universes' timelines, what if I'm not the fastest thing alive? I mean, would there even be a point? Would there be a point in calling me Sonic the Hedgehog the best, the fastest, if I'm not even the fastest?
I see what you mean. It's hard to tell with how much there is out there in the world, and with each different universes. It's hard to tell.
Exactly. All this universe BS just gets so infuriating, you know?
Yeah, I understand, hun.
Yeah, and nonetheless, those dreams I've been having. Turns out Uncle Chuck figured out that they were linked to the Phantoms.
Really?
Yeah, like every Phantom are alternate versions of me. Some even being alternate versions of you. And I think I saw a duck version of Uncle Chuck somewhere around there.
A duck version?
Yeah, Duck Chuck.
Duck Chuck?
Duck Chuck. But yeah, no, even if...
I'm gonna call him that.
Yes, please do. Yeah, no, even if... It's like... Every time I see what made those Phantoms... them... It all leads up to the same exact person. Each and every time. Chaos Hunter. And it's been messing with my brain for like the past 2 days. Like,
That's why it would.
exactly, like, who could this Chaos Hunter be? Why is he doing what he's doing? What's his beef, specifically with us?
It's hard to tell. We don't know much about him anyway.
Exactly, nonetheless, we barely even knew anything about VRChat. I mean, the most we knew about him is that he's some sort of evil variant of me from a different timeline. What other variants of me are there? Is there one where, I don't know, is there one where I'm human? Oh, good God, I don't want to imagine Sonic Man. Ugh.
I don't either. Ugh.
Or, you know, is there one where, I don't know, I never got my scar, or never, I don't know, went through this whole style change? Or
One where I don't exist?
I wouldn't really want to imagine that world.
I wouldn't either.
Then all the fandom would leave me as Amy.
Ugh, don't. That's gross.
That's nasty. It's nasty.
No. Sonic, she's 12.
She is. I think, yeah, no, she's 12. She's 12. Blech. It horrifies me to think just what people can think up.
Yeah. Ugh.
But something about it, about these dreams, about these variants, about everything, it worries me. Like, what if I'm not fast enough to save you all? What if I'm not fast enough to save everyone? What if I'm not fast enough to save you?
I wish I had the answer. Otherwise, I would have told you. But I don't.
It's just a lot to think about. A lot I've had on my mind. And nonetheless, I've been getting updates on this SPO situation. Yeah, SPO's not even from here.
Where's he from, then?
I don't know, anywhere but here. Turns out he's been working with Chaos Hunter since the beginning, even when we met him.
And he's kept this secret from us this whole time?
I mean, entirely, considering the fact that he's literally investigated all of us. If anything,
does Vector know?
I don't even think Vector even knew. I mean, we all knew how secretive Espio was, and if anything, I just thought it was like, I don't know, embarrassing secrets, like he secretly liked My Little Pony or something.
I mean, that's still on the table.
It's 100% still on the table, but even still, this entire thing just has me paranoid. After everything that happened with even going all the way up to Eggman, even everything that's going up with Robotnik, I don't want to lose anyone else.
Right.
And besides, way too many people have already died for our sake. For my sake. I mean, we wouldn't even have all of this life if it wasn't for VRChat.
Yeah. We'd be dead.
Both figuratively and literally.
Yeah.
It's just all so confusing, so worrying.
It is.
All my life, I've believed that I was the fastest thing alive, only for some random, evil, masked up version of me to pop up and pretty much whip me all the way from Chunan and back.
Right.
And the fact that he was working with a guy that's even stronger than that, it's worrying.
It is.
I worry for me, I worry for you, I worry about everything else, and above all else, I worry for our future.
I do too.
Which is why I've been thinking.
Uh-huh.
Now, if you excuse me, I just gotta see if I can fish this thing out. Let's see. No, I got it. Yep, I got it. Come on, Sonic, don't you chicken out now. Come on, Sonic, don't you chicken out now. Okay. Ever since everything with the VRChat happened, a lot has been on my mind. With every wild thing that's out there in the infinity that is the universe, I was worried that maybe throughout all of those, I'd lose you. And I'd maybe lose you in this one too. I don't want that to happen. Not in the slightest.
I don't either.
So which is why I'm not getting on one knee for this. Seems like I am. Never mind, I'm not.
What are you doing?
Sally, Alicia Acorn. Will you marry me?
Are you serious?
Yeah, I don't think I could be any less serious right now.
Obviously my answer's yes, but there's something funny about this.
What do you mean something funny about this?
Hold on.
Please
I
don't.
sat down. I didn't mean to do that. I was gonna ask you.
Wow, even when we're worried, great minds somehow figure out a way to think alike.
And that means we're perfect for each other, so obviously, yes, I'm going to marry you. I wouldn't trade you for the world.
Exactly. I wouldn't trade you even if it meant Ken Penders had a thing involved. Andy and Flynn, fuck you and Flynn. Fuck you. So, which ring were you using?
One for you and one for me?
Funnily enough, I was thinking the exact same thing.
Okay, there we go.
Exactly, see? Now just go ahead and put this thing right here.
Okay.
There we go. Whew.
Oh, that's pretty.
Exactly.
Yours.
It's not like our rings are 100% transparent. They're totally here.
They're definitely real. I mean, come on now.
Exactly. Can't get more real than this.
Exactly.
But you know, even throughout everything, you know, I can still say in full confidence that I'm the fastest thing alive.
You are.
Because no matter how fast anyone out there is, I'll always be the best.
Exactly. You're my favorite person, and you always will be.
You're my favorite person too.
I'm touched.
Same here.
I sat down. I don't know why I
Again?
did that. Ignore that. I'm a little crazy today.
Yeah, Nicole's hollow
I'm
beams are
excited.
really acting up today.
They really are.
So how do you think we break the news to the others? Do we just walk up on them, scream, "Oh, we're engaged" and everything, or?
I guess. I mean, that's the best way they'll understand it.
I mean, yeah. How much you want to bet that they definitely didn't expect this?
Oh, definitely.
They 100% did. So how do you say we go home? We go home the normal way and use the tornado? Or we go home the Sonic way?
Alright. I guess we'll go home the Sonic way.
Alrighty then. This is gonna be fun.
And so I'll carry on. My time to shine has come. I think
The preparations are complete. Good. It's all going just as I expected. VRChat was a means to an end. If anything, I expected that he'd turn. I expected for him to pull a self-sacrificing act. But if anything, I already had what I needed from him anyway. And now, with what I have from the spot, now we can begin. And I know you are watching this, aren't you? You're expecting all of them to come out on top. You're expecting for this to be a happily ever after, a happy ending. For them, no. But for me, my utopia will be.